Hello and welcome to the podcast for your assignment. In this video, I'm going to show you and lead you through these four things. I'm going to get you to my website. I'm also going to show you how to download GeoGebra. They changed the software on here, and I believe you have to go through a download that puts GeoGebra on your website. So I'm thinking we don't have to do this anymore after we install it today. I'm also going to show you how to get your assignment off my website and lead you through an example showing you what I want done for the assignment, and then I'm going to show you how to upload your assignment to Dropbox correctly. Okay, first things first, you need to get to my website. You should have it written down anyways, but if you don't, just pause the video. You can see it right here. It's the URL where my mouse is, so just pause it there. Get that entered on your computer. Okay, once you get to my website, notice in the main screen here that we've got GeoGebra. It's got the website for that, and Dropbox has the website for Dropbox, and my username and password so that you can get into it. Okay, so let's get GeoGebra installed. So when you click on this link here, it's going to take you to the GeoGebra site. You're going to click Free Software. And then you're going to do the Windows download. So when you click Windows, it's going to ask you to, run it or, open it, whatever. So just run it and go through the whole installer, and it will install, and you will have GeoGebra. Okay, so once you get GeoGebra installed, let's get to the assignment now. So if you go back to my website, so you should have GeoGebra up, ready to go. Go back to my website. We're going to get the assignment. So if you click on the Algebra 2 link, here's our Algebra 2. Right now, plotting geometric and arithmetic sequence assignment video. That's where I'm going to have the link to this podcast on YouTube, but obviously I haven't made it yet because I'm talking to you right now. But that's where we're going to get the video. Or you already got it. Okay, now what I want you to do is this Word document right here, geometric and arithmetic sequences. I want you to download that. You're going to click the download arrow here. Okay, and then you're just going to open it. Alright, so once you get your assignment, it's going to look like this. This is your assignment that you did on Friday. I told you to hang on to your assignment because we're going to need it. Okay, I wrote in our boxes here, you should have this information. I may be using different notation right now. Arithmetic sequences are like lines, that common difference, or number that we're adding or subtracting to get from term to term. I wrote our equation in the form of like really y equals mx plus b. Don't worry about the variables changing, it's the pattern that's important. The d is our difference that we see in the sequence. That's really our slope of our equation over line. And then the z, which is really like our b in our mx plus b form, the z stands for our 0th term. So if you can find your 0th term, you know your common difference, you have the equation for your arithmetic sequence. Okay, geometric sequences have a common ratio or a common multiplier. So in the pattern for an equation here, the term value is going to equal a, which is your first term. Your first term times your ratio. That's just your multiplier raised to the x. Remember, the x equals time in both of these. So that x is just saying how many times we're applying that multiplier depending on the term. Okay, so you should have those done. So what I did was I took your first page of your assignment and I just put it in a Word document here, and notice these are the sequences from your assignment here. You just have number 1, A through F. Okay, and here's what we're going to do. You're going to take each sequence and we're going to plot it in GeoGebra. So, how do you get from just a list of numbers to a plot, right? We have to think about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I took 1A. This is going to be my lead example here to show you how I want you to go about the assignment and what I want you to do for the Word document. Okay, so all this is you have the sequence here, and then I want you to write the equation for it. Then we're going to go ahead and plot this in GeoGebra. So you should already have this done, but you should have figured out that to go from term to term, all we're going to do is just add 6, right? And it stays common. So this seems like it's arithmetic. That spells arithmetic there, somewhat. Okay, so you need the equation for it. So the term value, any term that we want to get, is going to be in terms of x, which is our term number. Okay, so what our equation is we have t equals the difference times x plus the 0th term. Okay, so let's see here. The difference is 6, so we got 6x, 6 times the term number, plus the 0th term. Well, right now this is the first term, this is the second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. So the 0th term must be the term in front of the 6. So if the pattern's to add 6 to get from term to term, then we definitely had to add 6 from this number, which is our 0th term. So we just have to figure what number do we add 6 to get to 6. And in this case, it's 0. So 0 is our 0th term, so we don't really need to write it. We could write 6x plus 0, but we don't need to, just for simplification. So here is our equation. Okay, now to get the scatter plot in GeoGebra, let's go ahead and get in GeoGebra here. You're going to click View, and we're going to view our spreadsheet. So first column here is going to be our x values, and we're going to go from 0, 1. We're going to do the 0th term, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, and we'll stop at fifth term. So for every one of these problems, you're going to just keep these term values. These are like our x values for the coordinates. It's going to be the term number, 0th term, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, so now we know from our example here, 0th term is 0, then 6, 12, 18, 24. Even though I want the fifth, it's not in the sequence, we need to find it. So this one's easy. To find the fifth one, we're just going to add 6 again. So we're at 30. So it's 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Let's enter that. 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Okay, so now to plot it, we're just going to make sure we have the cursor tool selected here. You're just going to click on your A1 cell and click and drag to highlight your data. You're going to go to this third toolbox here and hit the down arrow and do Create List of Points. Don't get in too big of a hurry and click Create List. You won't see points there. You want the Create List of Points. So you're going to click that. It's going to just tell you the data that you're looking at here, which is our ordered pairs we want it to plot. So we're going to create it. Now notice that there's only 2 points showing here. We have the 5. You can look at your grid here. Notice the x-axis goes to 12. We're good there because our biggest x value is 5. But our biggest y showing right now is 6, and we have to get up to 30. Okay, so what we can do is just get your mouse tool, just click on the white, gets us back to our normal options here, and now we can do some zooming here. Take a look at our data. Okay, there's our points here, right? Notice again, arithmetic sequence here. We have a common difference of 6, meaning that's our slope. So for every 1 that x increases, y is going to go up 6. Let x increase 1, goes up 6. Increase 1, 6, 1, 6. Slope is 6, right? So now we're just going to enter our equation that we came up with too for the problem, t equals 6x. Just know though in GeoGebra it can only take y equals 6x. It doesn't know what t is. So you're just going to have to convert each equation you have to y and x. No big deal. So now we're going to enter y equals 6x. And there's our line. So we wrote the equation that fits the number pattern. So I just wanted to make GeoGebra be our visual confirmation with that. Okay, so now you're going to hit print screen, which is above your delete. My computer has this green shot program. You hit print screen, nothing will happen, but you can still paste it. I'm just copying this. So now, paste screenshot of equation. I'm just going to select over this and paste. And make sure I write my equation, y equals, actually, let's go t. T equals 6x. And there's A, we're done. Okay, then we're going to go to B, do the exact same thing. Okay, now, once you get done with your assignment, you got to make sure that you save this. Okay, because when you pull it from my website, it's only read-only. So you're going to click Save. Save it somewhere. Usually my documents is what pops up. Okay, put it somewhere you can see it. So I'm going to just call mine Mr. Bowers. Okay, my assignment's done. I'm ready to upload it to Dropbox. Okay, so if you go to my website again and you hit get back to the main screen, you can see Dropbox right here, dropbox.com. So when you click on that, and you have to, up in the upper right, you'll see sign in. Make sure you click on that. Enter the username and password from my website. Okay. Now once you enter that, give it a second. Okay, now once you enter that, let's make this a little bigger here. You're going to find your Algebra 2 folder. In your Algebra 2, find the Geometric and Arithmetic Sequences GeoGebra folder. And then the last folder you need is find your period. So if you're 4th or 5th period, go in that folder and upload your document. Make sure your name is on it, and that is it. Okay, good luck on the assignment. Ask questions, help each other out if you need to.